Welcome to Kiki and Kibit's Love After Lockup Patreon bonus podcast. My name is Brianna, and I'm here with Mary, as usual, to talk about what it is like to get out of prison and have a relationship. And if you just arrived here from Mars, yeah, that's what's happening right now.
You have to love Matt Sharp Productions. I mean, they just come up with the greatest concepts. 90 Day Fiancé.
Well, I just kind of feel like it takes an audience too, and we're literally that stupid and petty.
Yeah, we are. This. We are that stupid and petty, but we love it.
Yeah.
Hey, girl. Hey.
Hey, girl. Hey. So, highlights of the week.
Yes, highlights of the week. Think? Oh, God.
Let's start with Lacey, shall we? Let's start with Lacey.
Lacey's a hot mess. Okay.
I know. I can't believe. So she's like, we pick up the episode and she's in the bathroom and she's calling John, being like, I'm not happy. And he's got a girlfriend, but yet he's picking up the phone and he's still choosing drugs, but yet she loves him. She just,
yeah. Because the good times stick out more than the bad times, They've had so many good times, and he knows her better than Shane does. He knows her in a way that Shane will never, ever know her.
Yeah, and apparently she will also, he knows her in a way that Shane will know, and he never will know. That was totally backwards. Like, Shane had a baby with her. Like, Shane knows Lacey in a way that John will never know, which is
right.
He will never probably have a baby with her, right?
Right, exactly.
Like, this one barely worked out. So
yeah.
So what are your feelings about this? They've hinted that maybe Shane is interested in men as well as women, right? Like, hasn't that been the insinuation? So we're like waiting for them to drop that bomb.
Yes,
like,
yes.
But Shane is seeking attention from somebody, we know not whom, but maybe it's a man. That's what I think is going to happen.
Who knows?
Whatever she gets, she fucking deserves, because she's an idiot.
Doesn't know the definition of love. Poor Lacey doesn't know the definition of love. 4 kids later, she doesn't know the definition of love.
And she's married to a guy who's 22 years old.
Yes.
Let that sink in. Like, that dude can barely drink legally.
Who served how many years in jail?
Exactly. So he's spent very little time in the free world learning how to do shit. So not only is he now saddled with her 3 kids from a previous marriage or relationship, but now she got another baby. Now, I'm not giving Shane a pass, but I am saying when they overload these convicts with too much responsibility too fast, it just doesn't work out. Like, it's not realistic.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
I'm not saying Shane's some great guy. I know nothing of Shane, but like, I am saying that prospects for that going well were like dim at best. That's my feeling.
Yes.
Yeah.
And speaking of dim prospects, Nicole.
Yeah, before we move on to, before we move on to Nicole, I just want to point out that we had the super hot Tyrese Sanders on our broadcast. The super, super fucking hot Tyrese Sanders. Tyrese, call me. Anyway, and he said that John is a really cool guy.
Yes, he did.
So maybe we just don't know what we're talking about.
See, I
maybe
think
John will come on the podcast.
I think John is one of those guys that is a really cool guy, but drugs fucked him up. You know what I mean, Brianna? When he's not on drugs, he is a really cool guy.
I don't know. He seems a little twitchy to me. I'm not signing up to be good friends with him at all. Anyway, we leave them when she's like, but I just want attention. And that's the central topic with Lacey, is like, Lacey just wants attention. Yeah.
I want attention. Blah, 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 blah. I want attention.
Also, and this is a message for all the Darcys and Larissas and Lacey's out there, like, you can pump your tatas up and get big tits, and you can do this, and bleach your hair and make your lips this big, like, but at a certain point, you also have to be an interesting human that people want to be around, because people get like appearance blind. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying?
Yes.
Like my ex-husband was super, super, super gorgeous. My husband knows is very good looking man too. But my ex-husband was like one of those men that like women would just fall down in the street under me. And after a while, when someone pisses you off enough, you don't even notice what they look like.
Yeah.
It's like, shut up, asshole.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
All right. So sorry, moving on to Nicole at the tanning salon interviewing for a job. What did you think about this?
That was the worst job interview ever. The minute she opened up her mouth that she had a robbery charge, the look in that woman's face changed immediately. She was all about, oh, I believe in second chances, and I'll show you around the shop. By the way, if you don't mind me asking, what were you arrested for?
Right.
Robbery. You see the look on her face change immediately.
Everything changed. Like you expected, like, oh, it was a shoplifting charge, or like
Right,
I was addicted to drugs and
I
got
think
better.
if she would have said if it was drug possession or something like that, I don't think she would have got the reaction.
Right.
That she did. The lady, may have been
robbery.
Okay. Yeah, no, robbery.
Robbery sounds bad. Like, do you have to have like a certain amount of dollar figure that you've stolen for it to be robbery?
Right. I have no idea.
Like, there's gotta be a
robbery
threshold.
sounds bad. I mean, robbery sounds like she bust into a bank or bust into a store. I mean, that sounds bad. And you're interviewing at a store, and you're like, oh yeah, I have a robbery charge.
Right. And when she leaves the interview, she's like, oh, I've got this shit in the bag.
Yeah, I know.
I feel like, no, that woman's never going to hire you.
No, that woman is never going to hire you, especially when you tell her, oh, and I can guarantee you, if you hire me, your store will be safe.
Right, right. She's like, because I'll send Tony Two Fingers over to your house. I got a guy who's got a guy who's got a guy. Like, what the fuck was she trying to say with that? Like, don't even trip. All my friends are felons. They'll make sure your store never gets robbed. Like,
safe, right? Exactly.
That was
like I'll put the word on the street. I'll put the word on the street. Don't worry, your store is safe.
I know. And this chick's like, I don't want to be associated with those people. Lord have mercy. And then so she's gonna try again with Deontay. And then we've got, our boy Derek.
Yes, our boy Derek.
Being the best friend ever. He is just like the best friend. He's like, wait, what? You're going to give her another chance? What?
You haven't even seen the cookie. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, he's like, you haven't had the cookie. You haven't even seen the cookie. And it's true. But then they show a picture of Chelsea, and we find out that like Deontay, I guess Chelsea wanted to get back together, but he was already obsessed with Nicole. So he said no, and the next day she died.
And it's scary how much Chelsea and Nicole do look alike.
It's crazy. I'm not saying like he should not be, no one should be forgetting his record, but I also was like, he's worried Nicole will die.
Yes.
Like that he's like cursed that way. So I almost got it a little bit. Like, I don't want to just be really negative. But if you've got a friend like Derek who's speaking truth, like, listen, if everybody is telling you you're dead, it's time to lay down.
Everybody needs a friend like Derek. That's all I have to say.
If I was dating a convict and they cheated on me with another woman, and then I was ready to help said convict again, would you stop me?
Hells yeah.
How would you bring it up? I'm just curious.
I said, the fuck is wrong with you? You are not helping him. He took advantage of you the first time, and no.
I know there's a lot of mistakes your friends can make. Like, have you ever had a friend who was in an abusive relationship and they just kept going back to the person, but they still are constantly whining to you about it.
Yes.
Everyone's had a friend like that,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
And like
yes.
for a while, you're like, you have to be nice about it. Maybe that's the kid's dad or something like that, and but then after like 3 years of that bullshit, you're finally like, listen, okay, he's never been good to you. He's never been good for you. Like, stop it, right? There's a certain point after.
Yeah, there's just a certain point that you're just like, that's it, no more.
Yeah. And Derek has hit that point.
Yes.
Anyway, the other big highlight.
Derek hit that point last season, but it's okay.
Right. I know. But he saw this day coming, I feel like.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, by the way, here was something I was thinking about. So like when Derek was on our show and he was like, just wait, you'll see what's happening later. Yeah, I feel like for them, all this stuff was probably filmed just contiguously.
Yeah, like
this is probably what he was talking about. Like he's not like, wait till the next season of Life After Lockup, like because that's probably transparent to them being on the show, right? Like they don't know how it's going to be cut up or partitioned out. So this is probably what he's talking about. Is that Deonte's not over her and he's about to open himself back up again. So you hear that, ladies, if any of you need a really naive guy that you can work for tons of money, just make yourself look like Barbie with a filter and send it to Deonte. He's ready.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's what we're saying. And if you've got a fridge somewhere in Brooklyn you want to sell, call Deonte.
Yes. I'll buy it.
So a few more highlights. Brittany and
Ray finding out about taxes.
Yes. She's like, he's gonna come home with that paycheck and he's gonna spoil me and he's gonna take care of me. And like they didn't say how much his paycheck was. They just said that they withheld $400 of taxes, but like his paycheck was probably like $600.
The look on her face said everything. When he handed her that check, the look on her face said everything. But she rebounded though. And she was trying to be all, positive and, lifting him up. But he wasn't having it.
And this is why he's right. He's like, I see why people sell drugs.
Yeah.
Because in this country, I didn't realize that federal minimum wage is $7.25 an hour.
Yes.
$7.25. If you get paid $7.25 an hour and then they take taxes out, like there's not your paycheck, you're homeless basically. Like basically you're the working poor in America. So I get it. Anyway, but this is why this show is more like commentary on recidivism than anything else. Like these people, 98% of them are going back to prison, period. Yeah. That's what's going to happen. And this is why. Anyways, let's move on to Stan. Disgusting Stan.
Do we have to move on to Stan? All I have to say is #save Samuel. That poor fucking cat. Oh my God.
The cat is just like, Lord. So do you think he's actually got a side chick? Because I don't. I believe Stan.
I don't believe he has a side chick. No,
I don't either.
I
Maybe
think just
that
random.
Chick calls him for money.
I said I think he has like these friends that call him every once in a while.
Right.
Probably for money, to say hi, to try to butter him up, but he doesn't have a side chick.
Lisa was grossing me out on this whole episode where it was like, here, do you want me to stick this in your rectum, the thermometer? Like, ew, what the hell? Wearing those drugstore reading glasses on her nose.
Or her fucking extensions.
Oh my God. She's a mess. And now she's so mad because a chick called that like now he's gonna have to buy her a laptop.
Yes. or she's gonna
She
go
finds
off.
every annoyance with him as an excuse to demand more money.
Because she has lots of billionaires she could go live with, So she
go do that.
Throws her shit in the fucking white garbage bag. Not even a black garbage bag, a white garbage bag.
That's fancier. White garbage bag.
A white garbage bag, and storms out of the fucking house.
Right.
So
yeah. They're a mess. Okay, so then of course Christina's eyebrows are like the talk of Twitter and Instagram.
Christiana's poor eyebrows. I mean, I don't know who's worse.
What is happening here?
John's hair or Christiana's eyebrows? Because John needs
my answer to that is yes.
Okay, John needs to brush his fucking hair, and Christiana, I don't know, she needs to watch a makeup tutorial or something.
I know,
and learn how to draw some eyebrows. I feel bad for her.
I know, and also like use a pencil because that looked like it was Sharpied on too.
Yes,
like, what kind of? It was like black felt tip pen.
I know. I don't even know what that was.
Sorry for Christiana. I do. I feel really sorry for her. No shade on the eyebrow. The eyebrows shade. But like this woman,
she's been through a lot of shit. Yeah.
She has. And she regrets that she had this kid that we didn't know about until now, who's 20, that she had at age 16. And she was drug addicted and gave him up to his father. And I guess the father raised him. And now she's trying to like rekindle some kind of a relationship with her kid. That is sad.
It is
that's
sad.
Some really sad shit.
And you could tell that she's full of regret and sadness over it,
Right. And I don't even know if she knows if she has the capability to stay straight and not let him down.
Right.
But that's what I mean. This show is a commentary, it's a public commentary.
Yeah.
On how poorly we do with criminal justice in this country, for real.
Mm-hmm.
And she just looks like sad clown. And especially those eyebrows make her look even more like sad clown.
I know. It's sad.
For Christiana. Then again, John's gross too. And
John is gross. John is gross.
John has something going on too. Like there's no reason that he should have that much money.
No.
That guy's dealing drugs, I think. I don't know. Something's wrong.
Brianna, we have to be nice. I'm trying to get him on the podcast.
Oh. I mean, he's very professional and
I know, isn't he?
A very accomplished entrepreneur. That's why he has a boat and 20 kids. I don't know what that is.
Oh, who gives a shit? He's not gonna watch our Patreon. Yeah, John's a weirdo.
Right. Okay, so last highlight I would like to bring up is Brittany, other Brittany.
Yes. Now I've read a lot of people saying that this is a bullshit storyline, because Matt Sharp always has to throw in a bullshit storyline. And this is just to keep Brittany and Marcelino in the Love After Lockup loop.
Really? You think this is bullshit? I guess
I don't personally think it's bullshit, but there's a lot of people that are saying, yeah.
I don't know. I want to like her and him, and
I like them. I do like them. I thought it was hysterical that Amanda told Marcelino before Brittany told Marcelino.
And was that just because she was buzzed, or was that some passive aggressive shit?
I think it was a little bit of both, because remember, Amanda is Brittany's ex-girlfriend.
Right.
And
now she likes chicks. And
yes.
and Brittany has Brittany to thank for that.
Yep.
That good. That good.
Brittany was that good.
Yeah. I don't know what's gonna happen with this. In fact, I'm not sure I'm that interested in it either, to be honest.
Yeah.
I'm rooting for them. Like I
mean, don't get me wrong. I like them as a couple.
Yeah.
But
can we just let them live happily ever after, and just
but unfortunately the storyline is not interesting to me.
Right. Yeah. Okay, well, that's pretty much the Love After Lockup highlights. And don't forget to watch or rather check out Mary's Love After Lockup tweets of the week. And if you're listening or watching this right now, you're already a Patreon member. So check them out because they are funny. There's some really good
Yeah,
lookup.
there are really some really good ones. And
Yeah.
check out maybe if
Yeah.
your tweet is there, if you're listening.
Yeah, your tweet might be there right now and you wouldn't
Yeah.
even know. Anyway, thank you everyone for joining us, and check out our audio podcast if you have not ever checked it out, our 90 Day Fiance podcast. And we will see you back here again another time.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.